Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. Welcome to my channel. My name is Eve and I'm so happy to have you all here. So today I'm going to be reorganizing my bookshelves. And I know I said that I was going off to college and this doesn't really make much sense, but I just have I have an itch to do it right now and I need to complete my vision. You know what I mean? My bookshelves are a mess. I have 3 of them and they're in different parts of my room. Welcome to my room, by the way. So I'm gonna show you what I'm working with and then I'm gonna show you my vision. So here's the first and the biggest bookshelf, and as you can tell, it's really not arranged in like any sort of specific way at all. Besides the fact that these are my Warriors books from middle school, and then I have all of my Nancy Drew collection down here, complete with some random stuff from Disney. So that's what we're working with the first one. And then the brown one here is the second one. As you can tell, it's literally overflowing with books because I'm a terrible person and I never put them back where they belong. I literally just make piles of them. And this one has 3 different shelves in really no particular order at all. And then the third one is this white one right here. My neighbors are out biking or skating or something, so I'm sorry if that's what you hear in the background. So here's this one, and again, no particular order besides me putting books back randomly. Oh, this one's my Harry Potter shelf, and my second book is missing. I think it's in my car, so I'm gonna have to grab that. And then the bottom shelf is the most organized shelf that I have, and it's not organized at all. So my vision is to move them all so that they're all together, probably along right here where the chair is and where this table thing is. My room's not organized at all. So we're gonna put them along this wall and let's see how it goes. Look at that beautiful empty bookshelf. I've not seen it this way in 7 years. So, these guys are empty too. And these guys are all of my books. I have not seen them this way in so long. How am I going to be able to find things? I have no clue, but that's them. So when you see me next, oh, there's some up here too. When you see me next, I'm gonna be organizing. So we have gotten my bookshelves in the place that I want them, and one of them actually broke, so we had to duct tape it together because we are that ratchet. And I know that my bookshelves aren't all the same, and they're not fancy all the way to the ceiling like a lot of booktubers have, but I'm poor and I'm moving soon, so it doesn't make sense to buy new furniture. So right now I'm just gonna get all of my books off the floor and start rearranging them in shelves. I have really no clue what I want. I just know I want them based definitely series together, probably author together, and then maybe color. We'll see how it goes. I have no clue what I'm doing. Sorry, my mom's being loud. These are what the bookshelves look like. Something just fell. Yay, okay. So I'm hella sweaty because we don't have AC in my house. But I just organized like the majority of my books into piles based on author and series, and it's gonna look like I'm a crazy person, but I promise I'm not, because I have a system and I'm about to start putting things on my shelves, so that's exciting. Piles based on like series and author, so this is like Harry Potter and everything in the Harry Potter world, and then this is Sarah J Maas, or Sarah J Maas, and then literally just like everything else. So these puppies are gonna go on these puppies. It's gonna be awesome. So my camera battery died, but I have one whole bookshelf finished. I'm definitely gonna have to like double park books and put books on top of books, because I still have a heck of a lot more. But I'm proud of the progress that I've made so far. Also, I've started sorting my standalones and like books that I have from series, but I don't have the whole series, into like genre based rather than just like author and genre and series. So I have some big ass piles on the floor, so I'm just gonna like keep sorting and start putting more books onto the second bookshelf, and I'll update y'all later. Oh my gosh, hi friends, I'm coming at you from my newly decorated and rearranged bookshelves. What do we think? I spent literally 4 hours on these, so I hope you like them because I love them and I think they look so good. So I have organized them pretty interestingly. I organized each shelf rather than each bookcase. So I'm gonna give you a little tour right now, and I hope you enjoyed seeing all the footage of me struggling and sweating, and this was my workout for the day, so I'm gonna go get a smoothie after this. So this is the very top shelf of my first bookshelf, which is my biggest bookshelf. And as you can see, it holds many of the classic books that we know and love. Some of these I had to read for school, and then others I just love, so I put them on this one shelf. And I actually got these cats from Universal Studios. So this is Puss in Boots, and this is the Cat in the Hat, and he's just hanging out. So the second shelf of my largest bookshelf is my Cassandra Clare shelf. I have it organized by series. So this is the Mortal Instruments, moving into the Infernal Devices, moving into the Dark Artifices, with her moving down to the third shelf, which I consider my high fantasy / fantasy shelf. We have all of Sarah J Maas's books right here, except for one which I lent out to my friend and she never returned, so shout out to her. And then we have Saba Tahir's 2 books and Victoria Aveyard with her Red Queen series. So this is probably my favorite shelf because it holds the Harry Potter series, which is my favorite. And I've got my little Harry Funko Pop up there, and my little Pygmy Puff, sorry, right there. And I've got Hermione's wand right here, and I have Sirius's wand up on the top, which I got from Universal Studios. So we have the Harry Potter series, moving into Maggie Stiefvater's The Raven Cycle, with Diana Gabaldon's Outlander series. I only have 2 books from that. and The Testing by Joelle Charbonneau. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. And the last shelf of this bookshelf, which I have double parked my books, sadly. So behind what you see is actually the Warriors Cat series, which I loved in middle school and have not read since middle school. So if anybody out there loves Warriors, I'd be happy to give away some of my books. And I have some classics, some big books. I have Percy Jackson's Greek Gods and C.S. Lewis, The Voyage of the Dawn Treader, with a little illustrated favorite tales from Shakespeare, and Shel Silverstein's book of poetry, A Light in the Attic. And then I just have some miscellaneous books down here. They're mostly fantasy, but as you can see, there's a couple from other genres as well. And so up on top here, we have mostly nonfiction, but we have a little bit of historical fiction. So just got some memoirs and some books from school that I had to read, and some more serious topics such as the Parkland shooting and oh god, I don't know how to say her name, but this excellent book is a graphic novel, Persepolis. This shelf is mostly fantasy. I have the Lunar Chronicles by Marissa Meyer, moving into some Marie Lu and Renee Audier. And then at the end I have just a standalone fantasy novel, and I've got my two Funko Pops. One is Captain Hook from the Once Upon a Time TV show, and the other one is Agent Carter from the Agent Carter TV show, which I absolutely love. So this shelf I consider to be mostly contemporary and some romance. So I have the To All the Boys I've Loved Before series, and some books by Becky Albertelli. I love her. And moving into the Anna and the French Kiss series, I think that's what it's called, but it's a great series. And some John Green books, classics, and some Sarah Dessen books, and then a few standalones actually. So this shelf I consider to be my dystopian shelf because it has the Divergent series by Veronica Roth and the Darkest Minds series by Alexandra Bracken. Love her. She actually responded to one of my comments on Instagram. And the Selection by Kira Cass. Moving into some books by Rochelle Mead and a standalone. So on this shelf I have my globe, as well as a little cat that I got after I donated to a wildlife fund. And I have my Rick Riordan books. I have the Percy Jackson series, as well as some of his other series, such as the Trials of Apollo and the Magnus Chase series. And then I also have some of my books, some of my favorite books from middle school, which is The Apothecary and the Apprentice by Millie Malloy, and some books by other authors as well. And then down here is just a whole bunch of series that I really didn't know what to do with, but that I knew I wanted to keep together. So we have like some books from the Vampire Academy series and the Bloodline series, as well as Tahira Mafi's Shatter Me series that we all thought was going to be a trilogy. And then she surprised us with some new books. I love Tahira Mafi's writing. And then I put her husband's series right next to her because I thought it was cute. So we have Ransom Riggs' Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children series. And then James Dashner's The Maze Runner, as well as Veronica Roth's Carve the Mark. So if the Harry Potter series shelf is my favorite, then this has got to be my second favorite because I tried to do it like a rainbow. Didn't have so many books to really flesh out the rainbow, but I just like the way that it looks. So these are actually mostly standalones, mostly some adult fiction, some YA fiction, some contemporary, just a whole mix of things that I love. So I hope you liked seeing me rearrange my bookshelves. I hope that it kind of inspired you. Maybe you just like watching those videos. I know I do. And I hope you like the way that they turned out because I am actually really proud of it. So thanks for watching, and subscribe if you want to. I really enjoy making videos and I hope you enjoy watching them. And see you in the next video.